So it's been a while since I've updated, edited the content on my website, and I'm sure it's the same thing for you, where you spent, like, when you first started, when you first created your website, you spent a couple hours, editing it and tweaking it and kind of giving it the overall structure, and then you kind of left it alone. At least that's what I have done. I don't spend much time on it because essentially I don't think it's that important to try to spend every day tweaking something, just because the amount of volume you get to your website, if properly optimized for SEO and you're actually ranking, is still not even going to be that high. Even if you're to maximize every keyword and get as much volume as you can to your website per month through organic and paid SEO, you're still going to max out at about 1,000 people a month if you're living in a high density city that actively search for car detailing related searches. So if you're spending every day trying to tweak it and put every dot on every sentence and making sure every grammar is correct, you're kind of wasting your time, because again, there's only X amount of people on your website, and the difference between having everything exactly perfect or just kind of pushing it out all at once and then going with it is just about the same, in my opinion. But what I want to share with you in this video, and I'm going to blur out my website just because if I put it on here and then you see it and then all you guys go to my website, it's kind of going to mess up the data. It's not going to hard to find out what website I have or where I am. So if you do like a 5-minute search for me, you'll probably find my website. But just to kind of detour a lot of people, I'm going to blur out mostly everything so the data doesn't get screwed too much. With everyone from here going to my website, and then I get a lot of hits, but it's not even from Houston. So anyways, I'm gonna blur it out. So just I'm not trying to be shady or anything. It's just I don't want the data to be too skewed up when I upload this. But essentially, I myself like to focus on video a lot now, as you can tell from these videos that I have. So I want to change it up where, and realistically, I don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do it just because I can, and I guess it's an advantage that I have, just a personal skill that I can do now. So for instance, let's say this is a typical web page for me. I have all the content right here. This is for interior cleaning, and it's just a lot of content here, correct? So here are the prices. I have what's included. Then over here I have just a little bit about what the full interior cleaning is, the photo, contact form here, etc. And you scroll down, more pictures, right? So instead, I mean, this is great, I guess. I'm not too sure. But what I want to do next is actually take all this away, make a YouTube video, and put it right here in the very front. And then essentially, the YouTube video is going to be very so it's going to be optimized for local rankings, right? And what I mean by that is once I make the video and I upload it, then after a while, my goal is to get that YouTube video ranked in local search. So when someone types if someone's going to type in, San Antonio car detailing services, and you have a properly optimized YouTube video, then hopefully over time, that video will be ranked for San Antonio car detailing services. And then you'll have that YouTube video ranked. But at the same time, I'm also going to take that video and transcribe it, meaning the words I'm saying, and I'm essentially going to transcribe it and turn it into an actual page. That way I'm kind of knocking out two birds with one stone, where I'm going to create one video, hopefully get it ranked for YouTube, within YouTube and within the Google search results, which is when you actually make that query and the 10 results pop up. Hopefully I'll get it ranked there. And then another one, I could just turn that format, that video I made, and just turn it into an actual post with words and pictures. So essentially, it's going to be the same thing, just formatted differently. Where here I have content and then image and then form, and the next one I'm going to do is going to be a very detailed video with it transcribed, but still turned into an actual post with pictures and H1 tags and H2 tags, and properly optimized for, again, SEO. So that's just my little take on it, and it's actually not that difficult to do. And if that's something that you want to do, by all means, it works perfectly fine. Where instead of just writing everything, right, just make one video on a specific service that you're going to offer, whether it be paint correction, engine cleaning, leather cleaning, a coating or whatever, and just make a very thorough video, and then take that video in itself and turn it into a page of content, and you just knock out two birds with one stone. And to give you a perfect example, there's this company called Wistia. It's basically a video hosting platform, and essentially they have this 3 and 35-minute video here explaining what they do, and this and this and this and that. And then essentially, when the blog post right under it is essentially the exact same, basically the exact same video format, except just in words. But again, it's very detailed. They have pictures. They have everything's properly optimized. So it's really cool. You can either just watch the video, or if you can essentially just scroll down it and you can see the exact same stuff, just in text format. That way, I mean, it's personal preference for the person watching it, whether they want to actually watch it or they want to read it. And so yeah, that's basically where I'm kind of getting it from, is just make a very thorough video of whatever you're going to explain, and then also just turn that into an actual post and be very detailed with it. Let me know in the comments below if you need me to further explain this, or if you need any help with anything, or as always, shoot me an email to detailgroove@gmail.com.